The devastating earthquake of April 25, 2015 nearly killed more than 8,000 people and rendered millions of people homeless. This project, funded by the Norwegian government NORAD via ADRA Norway, was implemented by ADRA Nepal in local partnership with IFCD to preserve and promote the right to education of the children residing in Kavri. Among the 14 mostly affected districts, in Kavri alone, a total of 527 school buildings were either completely or partially damaged. Among these schools, according to the report published by the Department of Education, a total of 353 schools were completely damaged. To date, a total of 83,000 children are becoming reconciled to the vulnerable school buildings. Ten-years-old Nabina Kharka studies in grade 3 at Chalkana Devi Primary School in Gairi Bisauna, Devpur, VTC. Her house was completely destroyed by the earthquake. Now, she lives with her family in a temporary shelter. Her school building was also hit by the earthquake, and Nabina, along with other 44 students, were unable to attend the school for a month. ADRA Nepal, focusing on its one of the most crucial thematic area, United for Education, designed the Continuing Education for the Earthquake Affected Children CEEAC project to help rebuild and rehabilitate 22 school buildings in 13 VDCs of Kavri. This project, funded by the Norwegian government NORAD via ADRA Norway, was implemented by ADRA Nepal to preserve and promote the right to education of the children residing in Kavri.
ADRA Nepal ले निर्माण गरिदिएको तीनटा ट्रस्टका 6वटा कोठाहरूमा हामी कक्षा कोठा सञ्चालन गर्नलाई चाहिँ नि ज्यादै सहज भएको छ, ज्यादै सजिलो भएको छ, ज्यादै अनुकूल भएको छ र एक वर्ष बित्दा नबित्दै यो तीनवटा चाहिँ नि ट्रस्ट मेन्टेनेन्स कार्यक्रम सम्पन्न गरिदिएकोमा ADRA नेपाललाई पुनः हार्दिक धन्यवाद पनि टक्राउन चाहन्छु।
Under the disaster risk management portfolio, ADRA Nepal showed a rapid response in the most affected VDCs of Kavri district, particularly schools. In order to continue the education of the earthquake-affected children, ADRA Nepal supplied temporary rub halls to set up temporary learning center to continue the education of the children and to help them overcome the fear and shocks from the earthquake. Identifying the basic needs, furniture, emergency book bags, whiteboards, learning kits, musical instruments, and sports equipment were distributed among the students. Also, the teachers were provided psychosocial counseling and education in emergency trainings to carefully tackle the children both mentally and physically during the emergency situations.
यो भवन चाहिँ ADRA नेपालले सहयोग गरेर हामीले बनाउन सुरु गरेका हौं। यो भवनमा तीनटा कोठाहरू तयारी अवस्थामा बनिसकेको छ र हामीले यसलाई फिनिशिङ गर्नेबित्तिकै अब कक्षा सञ्चालनमा ल्याउन सक्छौं।
समुदायहरू पनि ADRA नेपालले गरेको कामहरू प्रति अत्यन्त प्रभावित भई उहाँहरूको डिमान्डलाई उहाँहरूले चाहिँ आफ्नो स्रोतलाई अझ बढाइदिनु पर्यो। थप विद्यालयहरूमा पनि त्यस्ता खालका भवनहरू निर्माणका लागि चाहिँ योगदान गरिदिनु पर्यो भन्ने खालको चाहिँ मागहरू भइराखेको छ।
ADRA Nepal jointly worked with the District Education Office, Education Cluster, School Management Committee, Parents Teachers Association, and local community members to successfully implement the project and encourage community ownership. It has been learned that the community members, along with the teachers of the schools, have been enthusiastically participating in the rebuilding process. Together with the community, ADRA Nepal has successfully rebuilt 5 schools and retrofitted 17 school buildings.
We had delivered program that includes lots of furnitures and other logistics as well as the constructions. So during the program deliveries, we had faced a lot of difficulties, but after all, we were able to conclude all the programs in due time. For this, I would like to thank all the concerned stakeholders.
ADRA has selected education as one of its important areas of operation. So after the earthquake in 2015, ADRA Nepal has assessed the situation here and found out that many educational activities were interrupted because of the damages to physical infrastructure. So with the support of the government of Norway and ADRA Norway, ADRA Nepal has been able to respond and reinstate these educational activities. So on behalf of the thousands of children who benefited of it, we want to thank the Norwegian government and the people of Norway for this support.
After the implementation of the CEEAC project by ADRA Nepal, Nabina can now attend the school without the fear of losing the temporary rub hall roof during the monsoon. She can now study in a safer and sound environment with her friends for her better future. We hope ADRA Nepal continues to promote and advocate school safety in Nepal, ensuring resilient and quality education.